Oh, it looks like live. I was just zoned out. All right, let me get over to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys see things. We're gonna harvest this magazine right here. This is the new contemporary high fructose from 2019. It is volume 51. The new contemporary art magazine. I have heard a lot of stuff about this magazine. I know that it's quite expensive to subscribe, and I think it's a quarterly thing. Oh, I'm not even in the right place. Amy, what are you doing? What are you doing, I say? Okay, here we go. Hi, Carla. I've heard about it. It's kind of it's an interesting magazine. I thought we might get some fun stuff out of it. It's a little left of center, I guess. But I thought it had some creepy stuff we could use and just some weird stuff, you know. We're going to harvest this bad boy. It says it's only $8.95, but this was in 2019. Els was looking at how much it costs for a subscription, and it is, I think, she said it was $35 for 4 subscriptions, so that's probably roughly equivalent. I hope that you are having a good rest of your Sunday. I'm sorry. Whew, okay, we gotta find some scissors, some other scissors. Some other scissors. Can never have too many scissors. I went to a TikTok live and learned a bunch of new things. Wow. I don't think I've ever been on TikTok at all. You never thought you were sheltered before that, but now you think you might be? Okay. Well, that is a nice heavy cover, isn't it? And that is just a cat. I think we're going to keep that. So let's trim let's trim it a little. Just a wee bit. And I don't think I personally know anybody who gets this magazine. So there's that. We trimmed it down to that, which is a little creepy in my opinion. Could be a journal cover. Hey, Janice. All right. You get that refill, girl. Oh. Okay, so it's a weird plasticky resin kind of smooshy of stuff. Or do you want a monkey? You want to go with the weird green stuff. But we're going to trim that sticky edge off there. Can't be having a sticky edge going on. And I'm going to trim it a little bit at the top because the corner of that magazine was bent a little bit. All right. Okay, so yeah, you know we want that. Gotta have the skull. Hey, Rebecca. We'll talk you to sleep. Yep, we're gonna get the scully. Totally getting it. That just demands to be creepy collage, right? start us a little. We're going to trim him down some. So he winds up about that size. Those are giraffes. And on the other side, more skulls and stuff. Oh, look. All right. So let's cut some of this out. Let's see what we wind up with. Just going to start cutting some things down. Creepy dead lady. Yeah, it might be a guy. I think that's a creepy dead guy. Definitely got some potential for future creepy glue booking, right? Oh, and we'll keep speaking of ghosts right down here. Let's just cut that right off there. All right, now we're cutting down the rest of this. Other slightly weird images. Prone to Exaggeration is the name of the exhibit that these images are from. So I think we will keep Prone to Exaggeration. Seems like a thing we should do. It's on a nice gray paper too. Doesn't 2019 seem like eons ago? It's only like 3 or 4 years ago. Man, I'm just screwing that up. All right. Let's get rid of the scraps because we don't need those. Thank you guys for coming to my live sale, by the way. I appreciate it. It wasn't a ton of stuff, but it's been such a long time since I've had a sale. That I really wanted to try and get back into the swing of things. Okay, there's her with her paper hair, or that, and I think we want that. So let's Autopsy of the Soul, huh? All right, let's see what we can do with this. I know, pre-COVID, right? It does seem like a decade ago. So long ago. A long time ago in a pre-COVID world. All right, we got Autopsy of the Soul. And let's try and cut some of these words off here. I don't like the words. Okay, so we're going to keep that just like that. We can always trim it down later if we want to. When fashion and art collide. Oh, that's a little creepy. Carla, dead body, dead body. Carla, I made out like a bandit. What did we get? Probably coffee would be my guess. Okay, we don't need that. So we're going to take these two images here, I think. I think that definitely could be used in something creepy. Let's swap this up. We'll put the cutter up here. Maybe that will be better. So let's move these scissors. And this drink. Those up there. Okay. Okay. So far, we've only had tiny scraps, so that's something. I think this magazine is just a little bit unusual, and I like it. Yeah, I've heard that before. One of my friend's fathers used to say that. Hot coffee in the hot weather. Oops. I screwed that up. I did not hold on to it, and it got away from me. There we go. Luckily, this is on a little bit heavier paper. We might be able to use that in Scraps of Joy. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit farther. Dang it. I let it get away from me. Let's try that again. Nope. I am not holding it steady. All right. All right, so we've got that side or that side. I think this side, yeah? I think we'll go with this side. So let's trim that edge off, that uneven edge. Let's see. There you go. The creepy children's. They're creepy, all right. All right, let's do this. Cut that edge off the bottom. We've had almost no waste in this magazine so far. Just a few tiny pieces. This is going to be awesome for our glue booking and collages. You like the white chocolate mocha? I am partial to a chai tea or a mocha latte. I don't like the white chocolate. It's just too sweet for me. But that means there's more for the Carla. All right, and that is a creepy little kid right there. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, so we have this side and this side, and I'm kind of partial to this side. So We're going to have to leave the words and maybe cover them up or something, or just leave them as is, because I don't want to cut into the horns. Oh, I got to cut that a little bit. I moved it again. Yep, the horn girl. With the like, she's got like sheep ears. All right, so we've got this side and this side. I don't necessarily, maybe we'll fussy cut that out, but I like these two better than, although that's pretty awesome, but it's right on the back of that. So I think we'll take this side. This is a magazine called High Fructose. This is the first time I've ever touched one. I've heard about them, but I have never put my hands on one. It's the cover said, where contemporary fashion and art meet, or something to that effect. I've already cut the cover down though, so there's that. I think we're going to cut the sides a little bit too. Trim it down a tiny little bit. Well, come on, stop moving. Close enough for government work, I guess. A little bit off the top, maybe. That one feels a little Dia de los Muertos to me. All right. So do we like the ox with the giant cart, or this weird, creepy ceramic thing? Stranger Factory. Folk Noir. Toy Makers of Planet Earth. I guess we'll go with the weird China figure. Let's just cut that right out. She could be a chess piece, right? We looked up the subscription cost. It's a quarterly magazine, and it's $35 for a 1-year subscription. No discount for 2 years, $70 for 2 years. Not in my budget at the moment, but I do fancy it. It's pretty up my, so maybe something, if I get things all sorted out, that I might look at in the future, because I like strange and unusual things. Got some kind of unicorn right here with his tongue sticking out. Why would you have it any other way? All right. There we go. Yeah, I rarely see manga. And usually, well, that's different. Ghost Heart. Right, so I think we'll just fussy cut that, yeah? Let's do it. That will do for now. Let's take Ghost Heart. All right. Okay, well, there's that. But I think I like that weird chicken thing more. That's a little disturbing. And these are nice thick pages too. Yeah, you probably could. All right, so we're gonna put this off to the side with the bigger images because it's gonna hog up the whole area over there. We might move that hand too. It's a little big. Let's see about stacking the rest of these up a little better. All right. Okay, so we will vote Flaw Essence. The bomb. All right, so I think we'll take, because the other side is writing, so there's no reason not to take all of these if we want them. We can do it. I'm going to cut them off for now with the titles on them, I think. But we will cut them apart. Okay. This is a pretty big collection of. Oops. Oh, wait, that's a thing we did. I did. Okay. one's by an artist named Rat Girl. That one's already cut out. Okay. What's next? All right, these are weird even for me. I think we'll just trim the edges around, and we'll hold on to the page. I don't know. I can't think of anything I could do with it right now, but it's different. So we'll just put that with the big images. And then here we have a bunch of smaller ones that we can cut apart. Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna go with weird on that. Kind of robot-y. Couple of skulls. All right. So I have everybody's order totaled. I just have to go into PayPal and do some invoices this evening. I like just the weirdness of it all. Yeah, they look like a little bit like Kachina dolls. A little bit. Very stylized. They also look a little bit like, they remind me a little bit of like pinball stuff, you know? Kind of the colors and the... What they do with the squares and the heads and all that does have a very Kachina doll look to it. Got a little bit of... Didn't quite... Okay. And Hodor. Okay. Another one. That one kind of reminds me a little bit of a pig in the head area. Going to trim this down a little bit. The other side is words, so this is our interesting. We'll have to make up a story about it, right? Well, finally, I get one for you. You remind me all the time. Let's trim this a little bit because now it's making a super loud noise when I tear the pages out. And I don't like it. So let's just cut this part off. It'll make it a little easier to tear them out too. Okay, so these are interesting kind of masks out of cloth. So I think we want to do these two smaller ones. And then we'll just trim the edges a little bit on this one to make it slightly more manageable to put away. And I won't choose a side because they're both good. It'll be what we want in the moment, right? Oh, we can get a little bit of that one too. It's a long, skinny image. So we'll cut some of that off. Maybe a little bit at the bottom and the top, just to make it a little more. I love all the colors, but that's awfully, awfully long. It's a little more manageable, right? All photos are part of the Damsel Frau self-portrait series. Well, we all do kind of present ourselves, a mask of, who we want to present ourselves as to the world. At least I feel like we do. Like in a corporate setting and stuff, you don't necessarily present it exactly who you are. But if you can, that's awesome, because not everybody can. Sometimes you got to put most of yourself in a box at work. Okay. And we're just going to trim this down a tiny little bit to make it easier to store in the binny bin. Need to keep an eye. Keep an eye on both sides of this. While we're trimming it down. We'll trim a little bit off the bottom there. And now we could choose either image depending on. I'm partial to this side, but I like that one too. That one kind of looks a little, I know it could be like Native American, but it also looks a little Norse to me. Whereas that one does, Oh. Yes. And yes. You get texture. Oh, Rebecca, will you drift off, hon? You will get up and you start a very early day for sure. I think this is our first actual waist page. Oh boy. That's kind of gross. These are a little bit disturbing. All right, well, we definitely, we'll just trim around the edges like the other one, and we'll see what use comes of it. He looks like a Star Wars villain. What? Yeah.
You wanted one of those, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it would make a nice Christmas kind of thing. Thank you. Thank you. This magazine is weird.
Glad you're happy.
Halloween junk journal. Yeah, for sure. I think these must be digital pieces. This one actually I think is a little bit gross. That works, but it works, right? Because it's off-putting. And then there's that one. Both of those I find a little bit disturbing. Makes you go into a thoughtful place, though. I'm just making them a little more manageable for that Halloween glue book. So we're gonna cut the artist out of the picture because I'm rude like that. Looks like a rat autopsy. Oh my goodness. Okay. I actually want to cut a little bit more off that side. All right. So there's some interesting stuff in here. Okay, so we get two choices here. I'm kind of partial to the cat lady. Sorry. Again, let's trim it down. They're a little big as is. I feel a little bad because I'm utterly destroying the context of the work. $52 old. Oh my goodness. Yes. Go get that laundry. So we've got that one and that one. And you know we're going to want the skulls, right? I think we all know where this one's going. I'm not going to be able to cut off very much of this one. I feel it's a non-stop cutting festival over here. Okay, we're going to put that in the big images pile. Okay, again, we got choices. So a bunch of people carrying the arm of the Statue of Liberty. I think I kind of like the fishy one with all the extra eyeballs. Fishy. We're trying to trim some of the black space off that. All right. Okay, give me just a second. My eyes are itchy. Okay. Uh-oh. I think we found the piece from the cover. The cutesy, creepy kitty. The other side is words, so I'm not going to be able to trim this down much at all. I suppose I'd rather take some off the bottom, though. They're sitting like people. Okay. Although that's kind of just bland enough, like it's just colors. I think we could use that in Scraps of Joy. Not bland, but it's not recognizable. It's just legs hanging out. Janice, I don't think you saw the cover image. That's the cover image from the magazine. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. There's like a little magazine in here. I'm having trouble getting it out. I got it. Good grief. It's a magazine in a magazine. just trimming the extra edge off there. Humpty Dumpty, I think. I like that. All right, well, let's see. It's a whole different kind of paper. All right, let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, now here we have to choose between the two creepy ones. This is All the King's Men here. This one's called Death Song. Or we have the creepy cat with the skull mask. Let's see. Now this is a double page image, but I definitely want what's on this side. Milk of the Poppy. Be good for goodness sake. Is life like this for everyone? So this is Be Good for Goodness Sake. And this one is Life Like This for Everyone. I think I like that one better. The Big Bad Wolf, and there's 3 little pigs, and it's the Tin Man. I think I'm partial to that one. And then we've got her, or the kid. That's pretty creepy. The doll head. Bubble Cut Death is what this one's called. But I think I like this better. Yes, some of these are meant as Christmas images, believe it or not. Okay. I think that's about as far as we want to cut that one. Yep, there's a little bit of creepy Christmas going on here. All right, so we've got the flower with the weird ghost baby, or the puppy with the weird meat thing. It's like a pull toy puppy, but not exactly. Right, I think this side. Let's trim that down some, though. I think that's probably good. All right, so yeah, that's definitely a Christmas thing because there's a nutcracker. But I like this image over here. And we'll be putting that in our Christmas glue book for sure. You had a similar pull toy? All right, we're going to cut this down just a little bit. Now I got to cut it a little bit more because I fudged that edge. Uh-oh. I made the blade angry. Just some Oreos down there. let's see, above Billy with cherry cake. I like this image. That could be a cover right there, huh? Now we've got above is All the King's Men. But I kind of like the cat with the skull. Like, who, me? That's the face of this cat is off the cover. It's the cover of the magazine. Let's cut that down just a little bit. I'm sorry for the yawning. I am. Been up since between 4:30 and 5 o'clock this morning. And I've been running all day trying to. I decided while I was talking with Els this morning, keep that long and skinny. And then there's this one right here. Just a creepy clown. Being creepy. We're just going to trim the rough edge off that and we'll leave it this size for right now. We'll put that with the bigger images. Okay, let's straighten up this pile. Maybe put some of the bigger images to the back. Smaller images on the towards the front. Okay. Next. Okay. I think I'm kind of over the creepy cats, but we'll trim this down. It could be used either way later on. Just gotta trimmed up a little bit. This author or this artist really liked the creepy kitties. And we have a choice on the kind of surreal landscape or the creepy kitties. Dayglow kitties. You love the clown? Okay. I don't really care for those. A little bit MC Escher-ish, huh? Oh. All right. If there's anybody watching who likes this style and would like these images, please feel free to get in contact with me. I'm just trimming off any rough edges, and I'll leave the rest of it as is, because these are not my jam at all. Not my jam. You trim the, so let's see, then it has another, there's like 4 of them. So if you're watching it now or you're watching it later and you like these, just say I didn't catch the artist name on this. Let's see. Cinta Vidal. So if anybody's interested in this Cinta Vidal pictures, which are, she was inspired by the MC Escher sort of endless. But if anybody wants these, let me know. I'm going to put them aside. Maybe if I find a paper clip or a clippy of some sort. Put a little clippy on those and set them aside. Happy to pass those along to somebody. Okay. Okay, this side is quite fun, but I love this side. You know it. And I think we'll wind up fussy cutting these out, but for now, I'll just cut a big square around that. Just go like that. Do I need to meet you at the Bubblegum Lagoon? Maybe. We'll take it for right now. We can always get rid of it later. Just cutting it down. Storage. We'll probably cut the 2 images out. Lisa Frank collage, yeah. Check that out. I am going to trim it down just a little bit, just because this size page is harder to store without it getting wrinkled or damaged. So I love the green background on this. I do. Alien banana? Maybe. Okay. Oh, and here we go. Kind of the same, very similar theme. Ice cream for ice cream. Let's put that with the big images. Are you okay? No. Ooh, look at that lime green, or that shocking yellow. It is neon almost. That'll keep you awake at night, that color. I missed it by just a smidge. It moved on me. All right. Okay. I don't know if there's supposed to be. I don't know if those are supposed to be ghosties or sperm. Let's cut that just a little closer. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. We were getting near the end of the magazine. Sorry. Ghost sperm. That's what I said. There you go. Crafting in front of the AC is an awesome thing. All right. Some of this stuff I think I may not want. As much as I hate it, pains me. Right, so these are called stories in the glass. And they could be background, so we'll just set those aside. There's a couple of those. From Slavic folklore to Stone Age Mesoamerican mythology. Suzuka-Liski. Mermaid in Warsaw is what that one's called. I don't know. These aren't really my jam either. So we may put those up there with those. So if anybody decides they would like those. I want the creepy arm. Thank you. What is that? Oh, it's Hausa. I thought it was French fries. I really did. It's little Christmas houses on white ribbon. Okay, we got one creepy arm coming up. You can always fussy cut it out and attach it to something if you want to. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Looks like a very nice landscape in the background. It's a woman holding a dog, and she is just crying. I think I'm going to crop this one down to just the lady, because I may fussy cut her out later. I don't really care for the whole image, but she's interesting. So we'll just trim it down to her. And the part off the bottom too. All right, there we go. Looks like a mummified hand. Yeah, it's a little bit surreal. So this is the full image on this one. And we could probably keep this for our fairy tale series because she's got kind of a weird fairy tale feeling to her, I feel like. But I'm going to cut some of that top off just because that's... we might keep it for the texture, but it's a lot of real estate right there. I think I cut that a little crooked. And then I think let's cut the edge off here. I think we can cut that. And you still get the feeling of water, like a flood kind of thing going on. Okay. So that's creepy, but I don't think we could probably add some stuff to it. It is a kind of a creepy thing. And the moon looks like an eye. Let's try cutting it down just a smidge though. Make it slightly more manageable. We don't really want to cut where the moon is. Alright. Ooh, homemade tacos. Nice. Well, at least you're home and not stuck on the side of the road. Elle's like the one from last week. I haven't seen either one of them. I'll have to. I think I saw the notification come through. But Elle says they're hilarious. So okay, I'm just some of these that are like this. I'm just getting rid of them because they don't do anything for me, and I will not use them. All right. That's a tiny bit creepy right there. It's almost a little bit Lovecraftian. Well, I'm glad you are home safe and that you have had some delicious food. We had, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but I feel like we got a pot of people situation going on here. Let's take some time and relax and just enjoy. I feel like this is some kind of weird mermaid pod person situation. Now these other ones are too dark to even tell what they are. So, and then this is the cover. We're going to cut the, and then we might, this is like super thick. So I might gesso it and turn it into a book cover. So let's put that up there with the book cover stuff. See a giant silkworm. We got a lot. So this is really, and some small like scraps I threw in the trash. This is the extent of our trash pile for the entire magazine. Let's kind of arrange them by size. That word is just not. Trying to get some of the smaller stuff to fall out.
Done.
You're done with what?
Organizing my Christmas in July.
Oh, I thought you were already done.
No.
Well, fool me. There's some weird stuff in here.
I'm glad you're happy.
Some of it was too weird for even me. I like to have the small stuff on top. We'll check that out. Whew. Oh dear, waist high field of stuff. All right. How long have we been on? We've been on about an hour. Would you guys be too upset if we pushed the creepy collaging until tomorrow? I am a little bit beat from that sale. Maybe meditative mowing. I hope you got a big old mower of some sort that you're not like cutting that down by hand. Would you guys mind if we push the collaging part until tomorrow? Would that be okay with you? I feel beat. Okay, you guys are too kind. I really wanted to get a collage done tonight, but that sale, oof. So I will get the invoices out slowly over the course of the night. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to lollygag for a few minutes. I'm going to do some stuff in the garage. But okay, if Tuesday is good with you, there's something that goes on Monday, isn't there? That's why I stopped going live. Okay, I know there's a thing. So Tuesday it is. Tuesday at 5 o'clock. We're gonna do the scrap packs. I'll have them semi-assembled, and we'll go over them. And then definitely a creepy collage. We have got to do it. So Tuesday at 5, ladies. Mondays suck. I think somebody has an event going on Tuesdays or on Mondays. I'm not sure, but they do kind of suck. So everybody, try not to have too sucky of a Monday. I hope you have a relaxing rest of your Sunday and a good Monday evening. I will see you guys on Tuesday. However you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to everyone. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, I don't keep track anymore. I just remember somebody telling me there was some kind of, I think it's a game thing, but I'm either not subscribed or I don't get notifications for it. So, but it was important to somebody, so I think I felt like I probably shouldn't conflict. But Tuesdays are awesome. The end, guys. Have a great time. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. The end.